What's up, guys? So, I don't know how many videos, but like a good 5 or 6 of my videos are like blowing up on TikTok, and I'm confused. But you know what? That's that. Um, please listen to this real quick. Um, please go to my about page, and please go to my Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, or whatever. Because on my Instagram and my Tumblr, I will be taking requests. If you comment on YouTube, I might not, reply to it. I will only be doing requests on Instagram and Tumblr. Now, if you don't have Instagram or Tumblr, just tell me in the comments, then I will take your request. But I'm most likely doing them from Instagram and Tumblr, because that's where I'm most likely to see it the earliest, because that's where I get my notifications. So just please take notice of that. Also, if you want to help a girl out, you all have to do is subscribe. It really does help me out. Um, so yeah. So in all honor of me finishing the Bakugou X Teen Mom Listener, we're gonna start off with another Bakugou video, because I just want to. That's all my mind is on. And if you're about to call me a simp, just remember, you're a simp too. That's the reason why you're watching this video. Okay. But this video is gonna be about Bakugou's hearing. Now here's a little explanation, because a lot of people who watch the anime don't know this, but a lot of people do at the same time. With Bakugou's quirk, he is most likely to lose his hearing, since explosions are so loud and it comes from his body, with the nitroglycerin and all that. It will ruin his hearing. Now we don't know if Horikoshi is going to, um, actually put it where he loses his hearing, but we all know that Bakugou is most likely going to lose it. So this is what this video is going to be about. It's just going to be you'll see in the video. I don't want to spoil it. So let's get straight on into the video. You guys had just finished training. Bakugou was just standing there awfully weird. Hey bro, wanna go get ramen with us? Kirishima said. Yeah, me too, Dingy said. Hey, don't forget about us, Mina said. Me too, he said, coming up from behind all of them. Bakugo just standing there, completely uttered, confused. You guys kept talking about getting ramen and curry, and you had looked at him. Hey, Bakugo, is something wrong? You said. He didn't look at you. Bakugo, you said, swinging your hand in front of him. He looked up at you. He started mumbling, but you couldn't make out the words. Bakugo, we need you to speak up, Kirishima said. Yeah, bro, we can't even hear you, Dinky said. He just pointed to his ears. And that's when it finally clicked into you. Bakugo had told you that he was going to soon lose his hearing. I guess this is to the point where he did. Guys, I don't think he can hear us, he said. Why don't you think that? Kirishima said. His quirk. He told me that because of his quirk, he'll lose his hearing soon. He must have lost it today, you said, looking at him. We're so sorry, bro, Dingy said. Idiot, he still can't hear you, he said. Oh, right. Well, he does know sign language, but I'm not the type of person to know that type of stuff, Dingy said. I know sign language, he said. You had asked Bakugo if he wanted to get ramen with them, and he nodded. You had also asked him if he was okay to go, even if he just lost his hearing, and if they needed to go to Recovery Girl. He said it would be better to go to recovery girl and that he would catch up. You had insisted on coming with him, which he happily accepted. You knocked on recovery girl's door. Who is it? It's listener and bakugou, he said. Come in, she said. Both of you went in. Now, what's the problem? She said. Well, Bakugo just lost his hearing, he said. Oh, sweet, I'm so sorry. Well, for the next few days, we're gonna need you to have these in your ear, she said. She gave him two earplugs. This is just to make sure it doesn't damage the brain, she said. He nodded. He put them in his ear. This would also help you hear a little bit. Now you won't hear completely, so you'll still need to use sign language, but any nearby noises you can hear, like somebody sneaking up on you or just somebody like talking, she said. He nodded again. Can you hear me, Baku? He said. He nodded. You're not very talkative today, he said, turning around, going out the door. Make sure he doesn't take him out, Recovery Girl said. Okay, I'll make sure. I hate this stupid shit, he finally said. Now look who's talking, he said. Oh, shut it, he said. Look, Baku, I've been dating you ever since like the middle of first year, and you were just, how do I say this? The person to act on things immediately. So this was kind of shocking to all of us, to be honest. And only the Baku Squad knows. Probably damn Deku knows too, he said. How do you think he knows? He's so observant and so mumbly, he said. Well, I mean, that's just Deku. You can't really blame him, he said. Let's just hurry up and catch with the others, he said. Okay. You knew that Bakugo was probably pretty mad that he just lost his hearing, so you didn't want to urge him to talk about it or anything. After getting ramen and eating, you decided to stay with Bakugo for a while. After getting ramen, and you guys had leftover ramen, so you guys were eating it. What do you even like ramen? He said. Because it's just like ramen. It's my favorite. Just like your favorite is curry. Spicy curry. He corrected you. Right. Spicy curry, he said. I don't know. It's like kind of just. I don't know, he said. What? Were you about to say that curry and ramen is the same things even though they're not? He said. How can you read straight through me? He said. I've known you long enough. Staying for Kirishima and Dinky and Mina and Sarah, he said. Oh, also Jara. You don't have to point it out, he said, smiling. Hey, that's the first time I've seen you smile today, he said. Well, I've been kind of upset, he said. Well, I mean, losing your hearing isn't a bad thing. Maybe now you don't have to hear Deku mumble, he said. He's right behind me in the seating chart, so I can hear him mumbling. Well, maybe when you're not near him and he's mumbling. Probably doesn't make it any better, he said. Well, how about we go do something tomorrow, since we don't have school, he said. Like what? What are we gonna do that I'm gonna be able to do without my hearing? He said. Mm, we can go to the arcade, he said. I mean, I don't really need my hearing for that, he said. You know every game there, so you know how to play all of them. So you don't need to listen to the instructions, he said. I mean, you're right. You knew you was gonna lose your hearing. Did you know when? You said. I didn't know exactly. I just knew I was gonna lose it this week. That's why I had hanged out with you guys so much. Because you remember that you were probably not gonna hear our voices again. You said. Yep. And it's gonna be weird not hearing Hiroshima call me bakugou. He said. Hey, you didn't call him to here. He said. I think you're changing for the better. Oh, don't get used to it. He said. He laughed. And that's the end of the video. Um, I think this would actually be the scenario with you and Bakugo if you guys dated and he lost his hearing. Um, I think this would be the scenario. Also, March 13th. March 13th. I think that's the day. That's the day where season 5 of MHJ comes out. And boy, you know I'm going to put a lot of content out that week. That month, don't care. Spring, there's going to be a lot of content because the girl's going to be making some content. But yeah, I just need you guys basically to help me out a lot. This will help me out. If you guys could just subscribe, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to watch all my other videos. Just subscribe. It would really help me out because it's really something I want for my Todoroki cosplay, and I just need it. I need it. I have a Todoroki cosplay, and I want a female Todoroki cosplay. And I also need a new wig cap. So, but yeah, um, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, night, or wherever you are, and peace.